Yeah, buddy. I think we did it, boys. I think we finally won the car that I'm going to rebuild. So I have been searching far and wide. I even bought a membership on Auto Bidmaster because I wanted to spread my looking abilities and go down to California. So I found this 370Z. It's a 2009. So it's got 196,000 miles on this 2009 370Z. So it's about 10 years old. That's insane. It's a funny story how I finally got this car. I actually was bidding on it like 2 weeks ago, I feel like, or a week and a half ago, and I won the bid at $1,700, okay? I'm going through Auto Bidmaster, like I said, never gone through this little thing before. So long story short, I won the bid for $1,700, but it was on a minimum bid, so I didn't reach the minimum bid, and I never got contacted. So I actually thought I won the car for $1,700, and I was really stoked. But it never happened to pop up in my lots one, and that's where you actually pay for the vehicle. So I ended up calling Auto Bidmaster, and they actually said that it didn't meet their minimum bid, and it's a common problem that people don't get notified after they think they won the car. So yeah, that sucks. But they counter offered me with a buy it now price of $2,700. Since I already built up a huge parts list on the whole car and a bunch of calculations of how much money I would possibly spend on the thing, I just sent it, and I just bought it now for $2,700. I mind you, this car was from San Diego, California, and that's probably as south as you can get from Washington, at least. It was another $1,300 in shipping it and another $900 in taxes and fees going through this third-party website which let me bid from California. So here she is, a 2009 370Z silver with the 19-inch wheels, which is good, which means it has the big brakes, I'm thinking. So when I was checking it out, you know, I noticed that this wheel was bent over here in this section, and this wheel was straight. So I went into the cabin and I realized that the steering wheel area made it look like the wheel, or the steering wheel at least, was straight. So that led me to believe that this wheel right here is the one that is bent, but I haven't ordered anything just in case they're not bent and it's the other wheel, which I can get every part from my local auto parts store, Cost Less or O'Reilly's. I'm confident I can probably get pretty much everything from somewhere real close. So obviously on this part, this whole fender area is completely crunched in. I'm really scared that it's going to be some frame damage underneath, but it looks like the hood is completely straight. Where it lines up right here with that pillar right there seems pretty straight, so I hopefully it didn't crunch in any of the frame up here. That would suck. But it is pretty gnarly. It looks like it's peeling back. Yeah, that whole fender got peeled back pretty hard. Headlights missing, bumpers missing. If you can see right there, the door is peeling back a little bit, so I might have to replace the door. This tire's flat. I'm pretty sure probably all the tires are flat. But if we come back here to the back side of the car, you can see that this wheel right here is also bent. So it's probably going to be a lower control arm and a axle. I honestly think that this car is probably going to be really bad, and there's going to be a bunch of hidden stuff. But I'm hoping for the best, you know. So here is where it gets interesting. This is the inside of the car. You can see that right here the steering wheel is blown, so I'm going to need either a new steering wheel airbag, which is really expensive. I was looking it up, it's about 650 bucks, but hopefully I can find one local for like you know, saying around 150, 200. Or I could just buy a hub and a steering wheel, and that'd be a lot cheaper than 650, and probably be a little cool, but I wouldn't have all the new buttons and stuff. And also right here you can't really see this side of the dash, which I'm hoping that this airbag on the passenger side is not deployed, but they're not showing me it at all. So fingers crossed that it's not deployed. This thing has a lot of miles, I know, it's kind of ridiculous. I bet you this car got driven a lot. But before I bought it, my homie Roni, shout out Roni, he Carfaxed the car for me and actually came up on the Carfax a bunch of new stuff that came on the car. It had a ridiculous amount of maintenance done straight through Nissan, and I also noticed that it had a new transmission, new clutch, new flywheel, all that good stuff. So high miles with a bunch of maintenance, low miles with no maintenance done. I don't know, but I'm thinking I want to make it clear that this is my real quick of what I think is going to happen with this car. For all I know, he could pull up in the trailer and say this car is way too messed up to even get off the trailer. I need a forklift or something like that. And when I finally get off the trailer, I start it up and then the head gasket's blown or something. That would be bad. That would be no bueno. We shall see. He should be here in about 3 hours. The sun will be down by then, but I'm excited. Alright, it is the next day and the guy didn't come last night. It got too late and I guess they can't deliver within like a certain amount of hours or something. So yeah, he's coming right now. He said he's 5 minutes away and I'm really excited to see the car. Hopefully none of the neighbors get too pissed off that a 7-car trailer is going to pull up in the neighborhood. But I somewhat cleaned the garage a little bit from the 350Z engine swap. Got the Rodnock engine right there. Still cleaning up some oil and stuff, but got the E36 mold seats right there, if anybody needs those. $5. So we're just gonna wait right here. Should be any minute now. Oh, she's here, baby. Check it. There she is. He's gonna get a better spot. Oh man. Got a Range Rover, a G-Wag, Porsche. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. She's a little more messed up than I thought. Oh no. Wait! Oh wow. That's not what I want. Oh my gosh, look at this lower control arm shattered.
How?
Right here.
Did he hit all wheels just slapping on curves like some pinball?
I don't know, man. This thing is messed up.
I guess I haven't looked over here. Oh yeah.
Look at this wheel, it's pushed back.
Dude, you are...
Oh yeah, I thought I was gonna fix this door. There's no fixing that.
Dude.
The door's missing a line.
Of course. Look at that.
Wait, what are we supposed to do? The only way we can get this off is like with a helicopter, huh?
Or a crane.
Well, I feel bad now because I was supposed to have a forklift, but I don't.
What do you mean?
They said I have to, after I purchased the car, they said you have to have something to get the car off if it doesn't run.
How would you have a forklift?
They told him that I had a forklift.
What?
Yeah, I didn't have no forklift.
Who has forklifts? This thing's about to fall off. He's got to talk to his superiors.
This is a complete disaster. The car's about to fall off and I'm about to have to pay for a tow truck to get it off because we can't figure out how to get it. This sucks, man. This thing is messed up. Well, we got it a little bit farther. Let's see if I can get it. Alright, well, it's got oil, it's got coolant, so should be able to start it and get it out of the way, right?
Yeah, at least try.
It said online that the vehicle starts.
Let it go for a while. How's that? Is that blown?
What?
The steering, the pinion?
It's got a little bit of play. I think it's just...
Rack?
Yeah, I think it's... This video's kind of been all over the place. This thing is so much worse than I thought. Well, you know, I kind of expected everything. The two things I didn't expect was the subframe being broken, so I got to replace the front subframe, which means I got to pull the engine, and then right here, windshield's cracked. So, try to give her a start right now. No! Alright, just put the battery from the Subaru in here. Hopefully she starts. Hopefully she's not rod knocking either. Oh, she's on. No fifth gear. Dude. There's no fifth gear at all. What? Oh wait, there is. Oh, okay. Okay, there's a fifth gear. That's cool. Battery voltage, everything's all good. This thing doesn't turn at all. Oh, look at that. That's weird. Okay, we're gonna try to get this reversed, but she's on. That's cool. All right, we're trying to get into the driveway. We got Kevaruni here with the G, and this thing is not going good. But plus, I got it into fifth gear, so transmission is good, and the engine is perfect. It's not overheating, it's not leaking or anything. Another plus, passenger airbag didn't deploy, which is really good. They were hiding the pictures on me, like I said in the beginning of the video, but it's all good. Heat's good. I haven't even opened up the hatch. Oh, it's just carpet. Oh, we got a spare tire. Okay, well, none of this matters. Look how black the tin is.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I know.
I need like a wheel dolly. Come up with a little conclusion. Got the skateboard underneath, using it like a wheel dolly. Should probably aim the skateboard towards the garage. We're gonna loosen it and then see if it breaks the skateboard. Is she good?
I think it's flexing though. It's on the edge of exploding. Should we take the hood down? Stop. Alright, keep just go. Send it. Alright, you're good. Look, the skateboard's still alive too.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna break the skateboard. Completely in the driveway. I took out the battery from the Subaru, put it back in there because Molly's got to go grab something from her work. I cut out this airbag right here, cut out that airbag, but yeah, I forgot to put the windows up before I took the battery out. So right now, I guess I'm just gonna pull off this fender so it doesn't look that crashed, and then pull out the headlight maybe. We got the fender completely off the car. The fender's not too bad. I'm wondering if we could just take that to a body shop. Maybe they could fix it, straighten it out a little bit. So I'm going to have to replace this whole radiator support. I think that's what it is, because the headlight broke off. So I'm gonna need to, yeah, replace that. And then under here you can see that it is dented in right there behind the oil cooler. Thankfully nothing is leaking, but I also didn't drive it around or anything. Looks pretty good. There's just a huge scratch. There's just a huge scratch along the whole fender right there. That kind of sucks. Yeah, alright. Alright, now that we got the headlight and the fender pulled off, I'm going to take a look at some of the bad parts. So I guess onto the interior. Driver's seat blown, airbag on the steering wheel's blown, passenger not blown, which is good. That side up there is blown, and then right here is blown. So yeah, definitely not gonna replace all of those. Probably just gonna tuck them in, see what I do with it. Come along to this side, you can see that this wheel has a lot of camber, so probably arm bent. I can't tell, but if you come to this side, we know something's bent over here. So if you come down here, you can see, bang, right there. The spring bucket holder, whatever that is, that's all completely toasted. and also that front lower control arm. Come over here. This wheel seems to be fine. It was definitely like making all sorts of noises when I was turning it. Probably not good. Steering rack's probably messed up. Come under here onto this wheel, you can see that the sway bar right there is completely disconnected, and the lower control arm is disconnected from the subframe. So I'm going to have to get a new front subframe. There's 200 bucks shipped, which is a pretty good deal. Suspension looks a little bent. That's probably blown too. Probably gonna need some cheap suspension. Sway bar looks fine. Steering rack's probably busted. Oh crap. But yeah, you can see right there, completely ripped off the subframe mounting point. So that is definitely a no-go. So I think all in all, the car is pretty messed up, a lot more messed up than I thought, but I think it's still fixable. Alright, so comment down below what you guys think. You think this is fixable, or you think I should just part it out? I'm not gonna part it out. I gotta do my redemption. Gotta make this thing run and drive. But I'm happy that the motor sounds good and the transmission sounds good. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Smash like and subscribe. Peace out.